Better at anything? Do we have any problems with any part of that? Anybody going to start, volunteer for? Did we get the numbers? Were we consistent in what we were doing, or was there a lot of mistakes? So that's where your goal setting comes in. If there's a lot of mistakes, you maybe need to think about how you do it. Set yourself a target, goal set, yeah? Put some numbers in there, because otherwise we just end up hitting balls and we're not getting any better. We're not thinking about what we're doing. Are we trying to get more consistent? Are we trying to get more accurate? Are we trying to improve the recovery? And actually, a simple way, which I came to a few tables and said, set numbers. 6 or 8 or 10 or more, and go to a total of 50 or 100. If you get less than 6 or 8 or 10, or whatever number you set, you're not going to get your total. It focuses your mind. And actually, a lot of the technical aspects of that then will be challenged. You won't even be thinking about your recovery. You will be recovering because you've got to get the numbers. Does that make sense? So you're not thinking about the detail. You're thinking about what I've got to do to get more balls on the table. Really quite simple thinking, all right? But you need goals. If you turn up and you don't set any goals, you just hit balls, when you get tired, it goes like that. If you set goals and you keep pushing yourself, even when you're tired, it's amazing how much you can learn during that period, okay? So that was good on some tables, probably could have been better on others, but as long as you learn from that and take that forward, that's great, okay? This part, we're going to go back into serve and open up. You decide which one you're doing. So, Kel is going to explain. Soph is going to be doing the serving and opening up on this one.
Yep, so what we're going to do is Sophie's going to do a short serve anywhere onto the table, and then Alan is going to come in
Just
with...
come in a bit closer. It's a bit noisy over there, sorry.
I'll try and speak now. Alan is going to come in with a push receive anywhere into Sophie's forehand. And Sophie is going to play the first topspin down the line into Alan's backhand. He's then going to block the ball back, and then the second one, Sophie is going to go anywhere into Alan's forehand half. So she's now opening for the first one down the line, and then hopefully she gets the ball down and she can look to try and play it. Obviously there, we've opened it out, so now you can also think about where you're playing that ball. You know, if somebody maybe is standing here, are you going to play that ball straight there, or are you going to try and move it maybe a little bit, or vice versa? If someone stood here, maybe that opens up the angle as well. All right, so now again, you're putting in another dimension of opponent awareness as well.
Just to say this, I'm not going to just put the ball there. I might push the ball here, I might block the ball there or there. I'm going to make sure that Sophie is ready to just make those adjustments, which will be better for her in the longer term as well, okay? Not trying to catch her out with it, but I'm trying to keep her on her toes with it, if that makes sense. Okay? Good or bad? Anything good? Anything?
Alan's pushing really hard. He's digging really hard.
He's asking some questions or so.
And even so, she's spinning up nicely.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, said about you trying to push hard, making it difficult for her, not just putting it there you go on a plate. That's like Sophie to then attack you. He's making Sophie work for it, not always there. I think he's changed actually every time that he's played a push. He's gone to a different position. He's there accelerating, trying to get it difficult for Sophie to kind of play an easy ball. She's having to work that ball with spin. But what are you looking for on the receive? Just
So if basic first thing, and I was waiting, if Sophie serves long, personally I'm looking to attack it. If it's coming off the end, I'm looking to get in. She's not done any long serves. Number two, if it's really floaty and bouncy, I would probably just remind her and try and flick it. She's not done any that week that I've been able to easily do that. Are they a little bit bouncy? Yes, I think they are, and that's allowed me, as you've noticed there, to push down on the ball a little bit, and that means I'm getting quite a spinny opening ball, but it's a really quite slow one. It's certainly easy to block back. Yeah, maybe I don't know. There's a lot of spin, so it might be hard to reloop it, but I'm getting a softer ball because I'm able to press down on that push. The other thing to think about with this is where you serve the ball. So if I was really being nasty, so there, when she served middle of the table, I'd probably be pushing her a bit wider, and I've been quite kind. Kelly said I did move her a bit, but if it was only a bit, I would have been looking to push her out on the angle, which means then she's unlikely to play that ball down the line. So if you really want them to push to your forehand, I would say it's probably better here, because if you do push to your forehand, then the ball's coming in a straight line. It's easy for you to attack the line or anywhere else on the table. So if you push middle of the table, I could, with that, go in any direction, catch her out, really. But lots of spin on her first attack, forcing me to block it. Definitely can't, it's not easy to reloop that, there's a lot of spin on it. That means that Sophie's got the first crack there, basically, at putting me under pressure with her forehand topspin attack down here. So my job at that point is to keep my racket high, try and anticipate where the ball is going. If I'm lucky enough to have a little bit more time. Did anybody notice what I did rather than block it? Yeah, just a small reloop. So using the spin and speed that Soph's putting on it and just trying to counter-attack it. All the energy is coming from Soph. Mine is all about trying to time it and do that. Not easy, but if I have got that time, I will do it. I think I had one down the line that was a nice easy one for me to. It looks great, but actually Soph's done all the work with that. I've just got to try and find that timing point. Okay? So this is a really important one, that the service quality is good. You keep your opponent pinned down with that first topspin, and in a game, what I would be saying to Soph in a game here, to improve the observation skills, which Kel talked about. So rather than just play here, Soph can play maybe to my crossover or to my wide position. I'd be saying, don't put the ball here, either put the ball there, or force me into a really difficult wide forehand position. So that she's able to look up, see where I'm stood, and then make a choice of whether she's going to attack my crossover point or the wide forehand. Okay, but not bad at all. Again, I think Kel picked this up with some players over there about staying in that low position from service to open up to the attack, make sure we stay nice and compact. That allows us to move and to recover a lot quicker when we do that. Okay. Should we play a best of how many?
best of
Is she able to play it?
Of course.
Okay.
Of course she's
She's
able
got
to play.
she's got the easy job.
Anywhere.
Okay, you
Come on,
can't,
Soph.
Sophie, you can't lose this really. You can't lose this one, I don't think. Not really.
Although, don't forget it's driving us home. So,
Here we go. Manchester YM. I learned all the psychology there. Who's that?
I was dancing it.
It's enough. Oh, so sorry. Sorry.
That's 2-0.
Take your best of 5. Give her a chance.
Oh, nice push.
Okay.
Skinny.
So that's the exercise. Again, the final bit with this, if somebody's pushes aren't strong, confident, you don't need to necessarily play a soft spin, no problem. You can go hard, but just be ready that that ball will go hard. If it comes back, it's coming back fast. Okay? So this is just a safe way of doing it, lots of spin, but if you feel confident to go with a third ball attack, no problem at all. Be ready for the next one.
Perfect. If they go back to the table that you were on, we're just going to swap a couple of things, if that's okay.
Come on then, let's go. Forehand attack.